Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it because I know I'm not the only one that thinks it. Okay, a lot of you guys have wrote me and you asked me what do I think of Earl Spence, and I go on to reply and I say, well, I think Earl Spence is a decent fighter. Nothing special that. And they're like, no, 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 no. Have you seen Errol Spence box? I'm like, yeah, I seen him hit the pads, whatever, whatnot. Have you heard him talk? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I get what you're getting at, and I'm going to say yes. I will agree. Something ain't right about Errol Spence. That's my gut feeling. That's my intuition. That's my whatever. You can call it whatever you want to call it. When I look at Errol Spence, when I listen to Errol Spence, I can't quite put my finger on it, but something is not right there. A lot of people telling me that his speech is different. He's talking real slow. Errol Spence has always been kind of lackadaisical. Like, don't get me wrong, but uh his speech does seem different. Now people say, well, that's because, he got false teeth. And I understand that to a certain degree. But my uncle had false teeth put in, and he only talked funny for about 2 weeks. After that, his speech pattern evened out. That's not the case with Errol Spence. And like I said, Errol Spence has always been a kind of a lackadaisical dude, but they said there's something wrong with just his speech and his response. It just seems off. It doesn't seem quite right. And I got to agree with him. And not only that, when I seen Errol Spence hit pads and stuff like that, I'm not convinced that he's 100%. I'm just not. I'm just not. I could tell he lost some of his power. You know what I'm saying? Not by much. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people's going to be able to tell what I'm able to tell. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm calibrated in a different way. So it's not nothing nitpicking. But I could tell he lost some of his power. And I'm just not convinced that he 100%. And to be totally honest with you, I'm not 100% comfortable with him boxing. I'm just telling you how I feel. Because I'm going to tell you what I see. Number one, when I look at Errol Spence, I don't know what it is, but it seems like that car accident aged him about 10 or 15 years. I mean, look at these pictures right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know given fact that, one of them is, he just got done training and, he's draining some fluid. But, yeah, he just looks aged out to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things just seem different to me about him. But I can't help but feeling that, and I can't help what most people feel like. And don't get me wrong, man, people are talking. You know what I'm saying? And quiet is kept, through the grapevines, they saying he ain't all the way right still. And I would tend to believe it because he said when he was hitting pads with Derek James, his body was hurting, but he didn't tell Derek James. Now, what sent up a red flag to me is how Derek James talked about it and how he talked about how he was holding pads for Errol Spence and he was peeking at him through the cracks of the, you know what I'm saying, he was peeking at him through the cracks of the pad, can't believing that he was watching him doing what he was doing. That let me know how serious that accident was. See, when it came out to us, they tried to downplay the shit out of it. He didn't break any bones. He didn't. But the way Derek James was talking about he was just shocked to see him do what he was doing, like he couldn't believe it. That lets me know how bad it was. And as far as his health goes, listen, I'm only going to say what I know. And Errol Spence was intoxicated when he got into that accident. And if you know anything about drinking, how you achieve the drunk feeling is because the alcohol slows down oxygen to your brain. And that's how you achieve the feeling of being drunk. Okay. So his oxygen level was already low to the brain when his head hit the concrete. And as you see, his head hit the concrete so hard that it blacked his eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see in one of those pictures, he all scarred up and his eyes still red and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that you just didn't walk away from that just, with your teeth shattered across the street. I'm pretty sure that it's something. They're not gonna tell us, but it's something, man. And all I can say is I just don't feel like he's just 100%. And I would prefer that he took his time getting back healthy rather than forcing it. That's the only thing that stands out to me. The fact that he forced it and he was still in pain when he was training, and the fact that Derrick James couldn't believe what he was doing. Those are all signs to me. And then the way he's talking and the way he's moved. Now, don't get me wrong, he moves good. Don't get me wrong, but we won't know till he gets inside the ring. I still think it's just a little bit too early. That's just my opinion. If he feeling like the beast he is, then going out there and just show the world, man. You know, I can't wait to see you in the ring again. But I can't lie, I'm not 100% comfortable with it. You know, but then again, those are just my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comment section and tell me what do you think, and tell me what do you think of this picture. Shit, damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it shouldn't took a toll on him like that. My God. All right, Bruce Van, I'm out.